Good morning, everyone. Yes, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but that's mainly because I haven't done a lot of crafting. But I did participate in another one of Rachel and Sarah's challenges or projects. Now, Rachel's YouTube channel is called Roxy's Creations, and Sarah's is called Roxy's Creations by Sarah. Now, this project, which was volume 6 of their Roxy's Journal of Stitchery series, Slow Stitchery, and it went for 6 months from June to December last year, and it was for the 4 seasons of the year. And we were to make a page for each prompt that we were given, and there were 3 prompts for each season, so that you would end up with 12 pages. So I've only just finished mine. I'm a bit slow, and I've come on today to share with you what I've done. So the first one we had to do, the first page, was our title page, field notes. And I've just done some running stitch along here, fussy cut out this floral fabric. And I don't know if you can see, but I actually went over some of the outlines just to try and make it, give it a bit more texture and a bit more dimension. And that's the back. Okay, so the first prompt for spring was spring bulbs. And I've done the same sort of running stitch up here. And this was a handkerchief. And I printed out some yellow lilies onto some fabric and I cut them out and then went around them with some stitching. And did some flowers down the bottom, some long stitches and some French knots. Next prompt was a bird's nest. A bit of lace at the top. Just fussy cut out some branches and made some branches with some brown wool and a little nest for my bird, Mama and Papa. And I went over the leaves and the flowers with some embroidery thread as well. The next prompt was spring blooms, and I made another tree with some wool and cut out some more little flowers and another larger one down here, and I went over that with some embroidery thread as well and some French knots. Okay, then next season was summer. And this is one small doily here. And then this was another square doily. And I just cut the center of it out, just so I make the corners, give that sort of lacy effect. Added some little flowers in the corners. And then did some embroidery in the middle. Next one was butterflies. Now these were just some large applique that I've just cut up and sewed them down. I made my butterflies. They were just made out of little circles of fabric and I just pinched them in the middle and made some butterflies. And then lazy summer days. So I thought of a hammock. And this vine thing around the outside is this sort of fabric that I just got off eBay or AliExpress, one of those. It's like a papery type of fabric, I guess. So that was Lazy Summer Days. The next one was autumn tones for autumn. So I just tried to pick some autumn colours and made a couple of flowers, a couple of different fabrics and bits of doily in the corners and the edges, down the bottom. So that's that one. The next one was Mossy Woods. This is some fabric that I have that actually does look like wood. This is some wool across here and here. Made some little mushrooms. And these trees or bushes, I used, it's like a plastic, I guess. I've just sewed them down for trees. And some little pearls, half pearls for my mushrooms. Then there was Autumn Bird. And I did a couple of different fabrics and lace. Herringbone stitched down the sides. It's my little bird. And these leaves on here are these sort of leaves. So I got off eBay as well. A couple of different colours. So there's my autumn bird. Next one, or the next season was winter. So we got some winter berries. And I tried to find a fabric that looked like snow or like falling snow. And the holly, this was a die that I had, and I just cut out some leaves on some felt, did a bit of embroidery, added those half beads again, glued them down. So that's winter berries. Next one was a winter visitor. It's my dear, it's a winter visitor, come and visit the Christmas tree and little cabin in the woods. And some French knots to make it look like it was snowing. And I've got a little bit of cotton wool across the bottom of the house there, and a little bit down the bottom. So that's winter visitor. And then the last one was a winter flower, and I chose snowdrops and just another small doily, and did some embroidery for the stems on the flowers. And the green here is just green ribbon, and this was just white ribbon to make the snowdrops. So that's that one. So that's them. So that was winter flower, winter visitor, my winter berries, my autumn bird, mossy woods, autumn tones, lazy summer days, butterflies, summer wildflowers, spring blooms, a bird's nest, spring bulbs, and there's my title page. So I'm going to make a book to put them in eventually. Now Sarah and Rachel made theirs into a sort of a concertina style, type book, but I think I prefer the regular book style. So when I do that, I'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.